Anthony Ruffalo, certified financial planner here. The last couple of months, the biggest cases that I've been working on, the most time-consuming cases, the most stressful cases I've been working on here in my practice have been with aging parents that have not prepared properly. What I mean by that is typically the case is someone who's 50 or 60 years old, their parent is in their late 70s and 80s, and there's an event. There's a stroke, there's a heart attack, there is a diagnosis that happens, and that parent is unable to take care of themselves. And what I've seen is that the planning hasn't been done properly, no planning or improper planning, or outdated planning is the case. And we have to now, once there's incapacity or a death, it's a fire drill, and we're being reactive. So what I would suggest is if you have aging parents, eventually it's going to fall to you or your siblings. That is just the reality of the situation. Somebody is going to have to take care of mom or dad and or dad when that happens. As we age, only two things happen. We get older, we get more frail, and we need help, and we can't take care of ourselves. Or you just die. I don't know other way. I hate to sound frank about it, but you just pass away and you die. Either way, you have to have the proper estate plan documents in order, and you also have to make sure that your investments, your retirement accounts, your insurance, everything is designated properly. What I would suggest is if you have an aging parent, bring up the conversation. I understand they get a little squirrely if you bring up money. Parents can, especially as they get older, they get a lot more sensitive to those conversations. So here's what I would do. I would say, hey, Mom, Dad, I met with my financial advisor a couple weeks ago, and my advisor asked me if you had updated your documents. If you have those documents, I just want to know that they're around. Who should I contact? Should we need them? And when was the last time they were updated? I understand that may be a difficult question to ask, difficult conversation, but I promise you, it is significantly more difficult if dad has a stroke, mom has a stroke, somebody passes away, and those documents aren't in place. And then layer on top of that, if you're trying to manage that process from a distance, from afar, from out of state, multiple states, maybe coast to coast. It is very, very challenging with the demands of your own children, the demands of your career, and then layer in that on top of everything else that is expected of you, and then coordinating attorneys and coordinating court, and then coordinating CPAs and coordinating advisors and making phone calls to custodians and insurance companies and looking for reimbursements. It gets overwhelming. Just work on the planning now. Have those conversations. At the very least, make sure that you have the proper estate documents in order, and that will go a long way with making things real easy when that day happens and you have to step in and help out your aging parents.